Hey, good night, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. If it's your first time catching me, I'm Shanny Beneby of Shanny's Enterprise, aka the Olivia Pope of business, and I specialize in helping aspiring and emerging entrepreneurs bridge the gaps in their business and help them get the results that they need. So tonight's live is going to be a quick one, but a good one. Hey there. So, of course, as always, as everyone is coming in, and whether you're catching this live or on the replay, if you're catching it on the replay, make a note that we do this every night at 8 p.m. And you want to make sure that you do live so that you can drop what it is that you do down in the comment spot. Feel free to introduce yourself, and that opens yourself up to being able to network with other people. Let them know what you do and what it is that you have to offer, what you have going on. And yes, it's all about networking, right? So tonight I'm going over 5 solutions to if you're having issues making sales, which is a huge thing. If you're not making sales, you won't be in business long, right? Or if you have a product that you produced in advance and then you're trying to make the sales and you're not making them, you're going to end up losing money. We don't go into business to lose money. So the first thing that you need to realize or find out is, one, you need to establish where the gap is. Like, why is it that you're not making sales? Where are you losing people? So if you have a website, you should have it set up to where you can see where people are clicking off. Is it after they see the price point? Is it when it comes to a particular page? Maybe they're not responding well to something. Maybe they're not even getting to that point. So first you need to find out where it is that you're losing people, okay? Establish where the gap is. The second thing you need to do is work on your pitch. A major part of why people aren't getting the results that they need in business is because their pitch is either too long, it's too verbose. People are like, just get to the point already. Like, what is it that you do? Or because it's not clear enough. The question again is, what is it that you do? You sound like you're all over the place. So you should be able to explain, and they call it your elevator pitch. You should be able to explain in 30 seconds, maybe 40 at the most, exactly what it is that you do. And the term elevator pitch comes from the whole idea of being in an elevator. So in the time that it takes to take a ride in an elevator, you should be able to let someone know what it is that you do. And that's if you're good at it. You should be able to clearly explain that and define it. I actually have a training that I did. I think it's in my business building bundle under courses, if you click the link in my bio, where I go into how to create your elevator pitch, the components that need to be a part of it, and why it's so important, and why honestly everyone needs one. So it doesn't matter if you're in business, if you're a student, if you're out there job hunting, everyone really needs an elevator pitch. And I gave the example of when you go into an interview and they say, so tell me about yourself. What they're really asking you for is your elevator pitch. So I went and broke that down, and yes, I believe it's in the business building bundle, but if you click the link in my bio that says digital courses, and then you click the business building one, or there are 3 courses in there right now, you'll be able to see specifically which trainings are in each one. Okay, so first you need to identify where the gap is, where you're losing people. 2, you need to work on your pitch, clarify your pitch. Either work on the one that you have, or most people don't even have one. You need to work on one, and if you need help with that, I can help you with that. The third thing you need to do is develop a funnel, some kind of workflow. You as a business owner should know exactly, like, okay, I'm starting someone, we're going to start off with point A. This is going to be their first exposure to me and to my business, what it is that I do. Okay, so from point A to point B, I'm going to get their email address or something like that. From point B to point C, then they're going to enroll in this course, or they're going to sign up for this session. So you need to have some kind of workflow or some kind of path that you're working on taking each prospect through. Like I know with one of the viewers right now, we're talking about working on her book and, monetizing her story. So the whole thing is going to be creating a workflow and a process where we're starting with, okay, first we need to get clear on the story. How are we going to communicate it? What formats are we going to have this book take? Is it going to be an audiobook? Is it going to be even like a video where you have the audio and you have video to go along with it? Are we going to do just a regular ebook? Are we going to look at printing a book and getting it published and having it on Amazon? Stuff like that. What are we going to do? From there, who's our target market? How are we going to reach them? How are we going to pitch them? How are we going to get this to them? And what's the process that we're going to lead them through? And then from there, how else can we monetize this? Where are we going to take them from there? Are we going to start doing life coaching? What is it that we can do from there? You see what I'm saying? So you should always have a process or a workflow, a path that you're leading people through. Number 4, you got to get out there and let people meet you. Let people get to know you. There's a big reason why I go live so often. It's because, hold on, I just had a message pop up. Okay, so it's a big reason why I go live so much, because people have to, and it sounds cliche, but that know, like, and trust factor is huge. And the only way people are really going to get to know you is if they see you, and if they see you on a regular basis. One thing you can say about me is I'm consistent, right? Like, you get enough of me to feel like you know me, like we're best friends, like we are sisters and brothers, whatever it is. So you have to make sure that you're a part of your brand, that people know you, and that they identify you and connect you with your brand, because people are going to trust you more and trust your brand more consequently. Okay, so you got to make sure you get out there and let people know who you are, what it is that you do, what results you've gotten for people. Let them see some of the work that you've done, and that's going to help you with getting sales as well. And then the last one, number 5, is you want to go and reach out to people and ask them, how can you help them? What is it that you can do to serve them? And that's going to let you know where you need to focus your energy in order to get those sales. So you may say, okay, well, I want to do life coaching. And then you're talking to people and they're like, oh, say your market or whatever. Say they're like, oh, well, that's cool and everything, but I'm trying to get my credit together. Or I'm trying to get my money together. Or I'm trying to get my relationship together. Girl, I can't focus on a life coach right now because my life is a mess. Something like that. That's going to let you know, okay, what do these people need to hear from me? What needs do they have? What problems do they have that I can offer a solution to that I can then monetize? All right, does that make sense? So to do a really quick recap on 5 solutions for if you're not making sales, the first one is to find out where the gap is. Where are you losing people? Where are they falling off? Why are they not making that move, that step to give you their money, basically? Why are they, holding back? 2, you got to clarify your pitch. What is it that you do? Who are you? What do you have to offer? What results can you deliver? That's a huge one, okay? Make sure that that's in your pitch. And it doesn't matter, like I said, if you're doing it for business, if you're doing it for a job, if you're doing it as a student, make sure that as you're creating your pitch that you have who you are, what you do, and what results you can deliver. The third thing is to make sure that you develop a funnel or workflow that you're moving everyone through. So, okay, first, this is their first exposure. This is going to be their introduction to me. Then I'm going to take them to this. I'm going to get their email address. Then I'm going to take them to this. And this is how we're going to work together. Blase, 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 blah. Right? The fourth thing is you need to get out there. Let people meet you. Let people see you. Go live. Add stories to your Instagram stories or use Facebook, whatever it is. And then number 5, reach out to people. Find out what it is that they need from you and how you can help them. All right? So those are 5 solutions for you to making more sales if you're not. Because like I said, if you're not making sales, you won't be in business long. And in fact, you'll just be losing money and you'll be having a very expensive hobby. All right, guys. So like I said, tonight would be really quick, but make sure that you're here at 8 p.m. sharp tomorrow, because we're going to be going live with our Financial Fridays, and it's going to be really, really good. So we'll have 640 credit on with us as usual. If you have any money questions, any investing questions, any credit questions, anything at all, make sure that you bring them with you tomorrow, and we'll get them all answered. And as always, we do giveaways every Friday, so make sure that you're here early, that you're asking questions. Last week, Friday, we gave away movie passes. The week before that, we gave away gas cards. So, yes, make sure you're tuned in 8 p.m. Eastern sharp right here for Financial Fridays. And if you have any questions, you can always send me a DM. Today is April 19th. I thought it was the 20th. Okay, so April 19th. So, make sure that if you are trying to get your second quarter off to a good start, and you're trying to take advantage of this year, guys, we are almost in May. aka we're almost in June. aka we're almost halfway through this year. Don't let 2018 be another year where you say, oh man, I can't believe I looked back on this year and I didn't even do any of the things I wanted to do. Click the link in my bio, book a session, and we'll go through and break down whatever ideas that you have. And I promise you, getting started in business, it's not as long of a drawn out process as some people think that it is. You build it and you adjust it and make changes as you go. But getting started to where you can actually make money and start to be established as an entrepreneur, it's not a 3-year process. I promise you that. So I can help you with getting clear on what it is. I can help you with your pitch, and we'll get it all together. Again, and also don't forget, I have the elevator pitch training as a part of my business building package. So just click the link in my bio. Everything is there. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to always just give me a shout. A million ways to reach me. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp for Financial Fridays. Have a good night. Bye.